Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ilona Madison with Spiritual Giant. Thank you for tuning in. So over the weekend I came across another reader, and she had done this sort of pick a card type of reading, and I was quite intrigued by it and how interesting it was that the number I picked really resonated for me more than the other particular numbers. So I decided to give it a try myself, and hopefully you guys will be able to tap into your intuition and pick the number that really resonates with you. So if you're not on my Facebook page, Spiritual Giant OBX, join me there. I posted a card today, a healing card today, that was procrastination is what needs to be healed for basically the collective group. So if you're finding this message, it's probably a good message for you to look at where in your life you might be procrastinating. And so what I did was I asked Spirit to give me 4 messages regarding procrastination. And so the question was, regarding procrastination, what is the next best step? And so what you need to do now is decide which of these 4 cards you are guided to. So you're going to pick either number 1, 2, 3, or 4. So number 1 is Tiger's Eye. Number 2 is Amethyst. Number 3 is Rose Quartz. And number 4 is Citrine. So looking at these cards, just tap into your intuition, and which of these messages do you think feels right to you? And when I'm done with this, I'll post a spot for each number so you can scroll right to it at the time of that particular message. So let's get started. So if you chose number 1 in regards to procrastination, you got the door to romance. So there's 2 things that are coming through with this particular card. So if you're procrastinating making a move with a particular love interest, or maybe a partner that you have and you know that some communication needs to happen, or you need to take that next step in your relationship, this is suggesting that it's time for you to stop procrastinating on your love interest, whether it's a relationship you're already in or something that's new. It's also, if you notice, you've got this heart in this cage. And so if you've just recently come out of a relationship, then the message is it's time to let that go. It's time to uncage your heart and be free. Okay, so if you chose message number 2, then you got flexible. So here's what I love. This is 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, and 1 is a new beginning. And so what this is suggesting is that in the area that you're procrastinating, you may be putting off the task because you want to do it in one particular, whatever the task is, you want to accomplish it in one particular way, but you're just not finding that door or that method or that opportunity opening up to you. And Spirit is saying here, look, be open to new beginnings and be flexible in the way that you accomplish this particular goal. So whatever it is that you have been putting off, it's asking you to look at different options of how to get this particular task done, and then go ahead and take action on something different, because you're going to learn something. There's going to be a long-term benefit from having done it a different way than you were anticipating. And, you know, at the end of the day, if you're procrastinating on something that you know needs to be done, and you end up doing it a different way, and maybe it doesn't turn out exactly as you anticipated, at least you're moving forward and you've probably learned something in the process. So don't be afraid to be flexible with your thoughts, methods, and opportunities right now. All right, so if you chose card number 3, what we got here is Ascended Masters. And this is saying powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So I'm getting 2 things from this card, and the first is whatever you're procrastinating on, what they're saying is ask for some help, that there's somebody who's done what you want to do, and there's somebody willing to help you or to help you get started, or it might even be to delegate this item. But this is really saying, look, just get it done, but you may require either delegation or some help to get there. It's also suggesting if you have a nice, strong spiritual connection, to ask your angels or your ascended masters for help. And it's, they're always willing to work in our favor and help us get where we want to go, because we are divine beings and they love us so much and they want us to be successful. So whether you're asking for assistance in the spiritual realm or on the physical realm, whatever you're putting off, you need help to complete, or just delegating altogether. So keep that in mind. And then finally, if you chose message number 4, good news. Now's not the time for you to complete that task. So whatever you are contemplating or feeling like you're procrastinating on, the Spirit is saying, don't do it now. Now's not the time. Lie back, rest, relax. So maybe what this is suggesting is that if you give it just a little bit, you'll be nudged with the right inspiration. The timing isn't quite right. So whatever it is that you're trying to get done or knowing that you need to get done, give it a little bit more time. We've got Mercury in retrograde right now until the 15th. And so I'm feeling very urged to give you that message that maybe it just needs to be put off for another week or two, and get, work on something else that's going to be a little bit more relaxing for you. So if you had a project that was going to be a little tedious, but there's something else on your list that you could get done that's going to actually give you more, that you really love, and that's going to give you more inspiration, do that instead. And whatever you need in order to complete this particular task that you initially had in mind is going to come to you in a sign and a message and an inspiration, probably after the 15th of April. So hope this was helpful and that these messages resonated with you. I would love to hear your comments and how this might have, come ring true for you, and any suggestions or any questions that you have, please leave in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you again soon.